Hey, what is going on, crypto people? We are officially T minus 1 day away from Firelight going live, a universal staking layer designed to ignite a brand new era of DeFi services around XRP. XRP is the largest non-yield bearing crypto asset in the world. And in less than 24 hours, that sleeping giant narrative starts to change. Tonight, we're breaking down exactly what Firelight is, how it plans to unlock real yield for XRP, what opportunities I'm watching, and the risks you need to understand before you ape into anything. If you hold XRP or you care about XRPFi and the Flare ecosystem, you want to see this before the switch gets flipped. Freaking happy, I don't know, Tuesday to each and every one of you. Firelight, less than 24 hours away from launch. Cray, cray that this is where we are. Absolutely crazy. A lot of people are anxiously awaiting to put that FXRP to work. Feeling very, very comfortable with minting XRP, minting FXRP, and then staking that on Firelight. I hope a lot of the XRP holders get the bigger picture and that this asset XRP is finally being recognized on the world stage as a valuable asset to not only hold, but to put to use. Certainly not all of what you hold. Certainly don't want to chase the game. You want the game to come to you, but you have an opportunity to start uh, tomorrow with that FXRP that you've already minted, I'm sure, and you have an opportunity to stake it. And remember, we're kicking off a massive service. XRP holders are kicking off a massive service, what we're calling DeFi cover. You gotta understand it. This is what it's just leading with Firelight. It's going to be a big deal. Now, initially, you got this little phase one, you got some points, and that's cool, and that's going to be awesome and stuff. The vaults will be phase two. That's when the big things begin to happen. But you got to get the bigger picture of what Firelight is and what they're actually doing. I'm going to share some posts from Hugo and from Flair. It's important to understand the bigger picture. I hope you guys feel awesome as XRP holders. I hope you really do. I hope you feel uh, finally, in a way, honored. I don't want to say vindicated, but honored. I'm telling you, the world stage is recognizing, the world is recognizing XRP as a valuable asset. This thing seems like it's just too slow, right? The world is recognizing XRP as a valuable asset. So I tell people all the time, don't chase the game, let the game come to you. New launch, new protocol, if you will. But yeah, excited to participate. Our channel was built around the mantra of "Are you participating?" And now we finally have a chance to do it in a significant way. In a significant way. Sure, there's other little things that can be done, but this is a significant. I don't want to say like opportunity. Think about what DeFi cover is gonna, what that's going to do for this whole space. Think about that. DeFi cover, DeFi insurance. Think about it. Firelight is going to start providing these services um, with the monsters in this space, Aave and others like it. It's a big deal. Now, there's some how-to videos out there. Flare community did a how-to video. We'll go over that. Firelight put out their own how-to video on how you stake, you know, your FXRP. We'll go over that a little bit as well. Listen, what's going on? Is it Zafion? How are you, my friend? I appreciate you checking in. Guys, do me a favor and hit that like button on the way in. That would be super dope. You know how we do? We always like to have just as many likes as we got viewers in the stream. I appreciate you guys checking in. Again, happy Tuesday. Do me a favor. If you are excited about the launch of Firelight, do me a favor and put just say I'm excited in the chat. Say I'm excited about the launch of Firelight in the chat. In the chat, if you like, you can put STXRP in the chat if you're excited about it. It's gonna be a pretty cool deal. Always take caution with new stuff in the beginning, but this is going to be a big deal for sure. So put STXRP in the chat if you're excited about the launch of Firelight. It's going to be a big deal. It's really going to be a big deal. I want to share a couple of things here. Let me share this. Does that sound okay? Let's share here some stuff because I think it's important. No need to go with the market and the numbers. The market is doing what the market does. Bitcoin's around 91,000. Ethereum is just under 3,000. XRP is around $2.20. That's the market. And it is doing what it does. All right, let's see. Share this right here. Firelight, T minus 1 day to launch a Firelight, a universal staking layer designed to ignite a new era of DeFi services around XRP. As the largest non-yield bearing crypto asset by market cap, XRP holds vast, untapped potential, which we're unlocking in less than 24 hours. Firelight reposted that post from Hugo and Flair. Listen to this. It says, Hugo Filion sums it up well. Firelight aims to provide programmatic cover to core protocols of DeFi. It's the safety layer DeFi has been missing, now taking shape on Flare. It's a big deal. Take a listen to Hugo here. Let's see, start.
Firelight is looking to ensure protocols that have already hundreds of billions of dollars in them. These are blue chip protocols that people already trust with hundreds of billions. And the Firelight protocol is being built with the idea that if it's successful, it leads to hundreds, if not trillions, more capital coming on chain. And
hundreds of billions, if not trillions, hundreds of billions, if not trillions coming on chain. If they win here, they win. They get it right. They make it work. It's a big deal.
And one can imagine what that means for Firelight itself. Firelight is looking to ensure protocols that have already hundreds of billions of dollars in them. These are blue chip protocols that people already trust with hundreds of billions. And the Firelight protocol is being built with the idea that if it's successful, it leads to hundreds, if not trillions, more capital coming on chain. And one can imagine what that means for Firelight itself.
Right, for Firelight itself. And so it's a big deal. It really, really is a
Firelight is looking to ensure protocols that...
It is a really, really big deal. And I just want to point out that, this isn't, coordination, right? Working together closely with Flare to make it happen is important. Quantic from Flare said this as well. It's time to start thinking and treating insurance as a core primitive. Every year we see the same thing. DeFi is incredibly powerful and fragile at the same time. And I think I kind of echo these thoughts here from GC. Sincere thanks to the builders at Firelight, Flare, and Enosis. Delivering this level of infrastructure before the regulatory landscape is fully shaped is outstanding. You're pushing the entire industry forward with precision, vision, and institutional grade engineering. Huge respect to all of you. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, my friend. Could not agree with you more. I thought this was interesting here before I get into some how-tos. Because a lot of times FLR holders, they thinking there's something that's not really happening that is happening. FLR, I'm telling you, it's an up-and-coming token. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's going to hit that 10% bucket. It's going to join our 10% bucket. Or is it 90% bucket? It's not 10% bucket. It's going to join our 90% bucket. It's just a matter of time. Amy from Blair, in charge of marketing, community with the community at its core, citing directly from Coin50 research paper, there are more than 2 million unique crypto assets today. 2 million. Only 42% of all crypto meet the Coin 50 index criteria. 42%. Among these, FLR is one of the 50 assets included in the index. Okay, FLR holders, I'm one. Don't be thinking you're some redheaded stepchild or no. You got to know what it is that you hold. Let the chain evolve and grow. Let the ecosystem evolve and grow. Let the chain grow and go up and to the right of the network adoption curve. Okay. The key benchmark for asset inclusion is passing the fundamental screening, which is based on 3 categories: tokenomics, blockchain architecture, and security. Do you understand? Tokenomics, blockchain architecture, and security. Coinbase I guess this is Coinbase Institutional, is promoting the Coin 50 index to their institutional clients. With one simple step, they can gain diversified exposure to these 50 representative assets. Pretty cool news for Flare, in my honest opinion. You're exactly right, Amy. You are exactly right. And it's interesting. Now, this is from Coinbase. There's 50 tokens. I don't know. You know, I'm just going to list what Coinbase institution listed in their post on December the 1st. I don't know. New additions made the top 50. This quarter, we welcome Hedera, Mantle, VeChain, Flare Networks, Say, and Immutable to the Coinbase 50 index. This is a big deal. A benchmark tracking the performance of the top 50 eligible digital asset listed on Coinbase Exchange. I hope you understand how massive that is. It's massive. It's massive. Blair put this out. 1 day to go. The flame is set. Tomorrow, fire becomes yield. And XRP enters its staking era on Flare. Let's go, baby. I hope you're excited as much as I am. It's a big deal. Now, this is something to understand here. Phase 1. In phase 1, we are enabling XRP holders to productively participate in DeFi while maintaining our promise of institutional grade security. To get you started, we've created a simple step-by-step guide so you can hit the ground running. We'll take a little gander at this today. My guy Flare Community did a video on it as well. So let's take a listen to this real quick. Hugo.
As this is your Welcome to your step-by-step guide to staking XRP on Firelight. Your journey starts with your first deposit. Follow this instructions to begin. First, you'll need to connect your wallet. Go to the top right corner of the interface and click Connect Wallet. Select your preferred wallet. Your wallet will request permission to connect. This only shares your public address. It does not grant access to your funds. Approve the request. As this is your first time connecting, your wallet will prompt you to add the Flare network. This one-time step enables communication with Firelight and its assets. If you see warnings about unknown network details, manually verify that it is Flare mainnet. Then click Approve.
So that's if that's the MetaMask users, right? Wallet Connect, most people would be using the Buy First wallet to do that.
Your wallet will then request permission to switch to Flare. Approve the switch. You are now connected. Now you'll have to choose where to stake. With your wallet connected, open the Vaults tab in the main navigation. You will see all available vaults. You'll be able to see key metrics for the vault, like the total value locked and the collateral type. Ready to deposit and stake? Open the vault details and select the Deposit tab. Enter the amount of FXRP you want to stake. To stake your full balance, click the Max button. Review the amount, then select Deposit and Stake. A modal titled Stake Deployment in Progress will appear. Approve FXRP spending. Confirm the approval in your wallet. After approval completes, click Finish Staking. Confirm the final transaction in your wallet. This completes the two-step process, and you're done. Once the transaction is confirmed on-chain, your stake is live and earning rewards. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more guides to help you get started with Firelight.
Great job by the Firelight team. I just got to tell you, I've been very, very impressed between them and SparkDesk. I got to tell you. Followed closely by Kinetic and Enosis. They're just doing some really, really good things. Really, really good things there. My son is calling. Let me hold on a second. So, I mean, they're doing really, really awesome stuff. So, yeah, it's a big deal. Shout out to the Firelight team. Excited. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, which is awesome. Again, just an opportunity to put your XRP to work. We're getting closer and closer every day to living that dream, to realizing that dream of never, ever, ever having to sell XRP. If you want to, cool, awesome. But if you don't want to, if you only want to sell some and keep, or if you want to sell, or if you don't want, you want to keep most and only put some to use, awesome. Whatever what it looks like. Now you have all these opportunities. There's some people that are literally just not gonna, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. That's it. That they're gonna actually, turn into dirty, nasty fiat or into stable coins. And the rest they're gonna just hold and provide some liquidity, stake. Most people are gonna be doing that staking thing, earning some yield. But we're closer to that dream, realizing that dream of not having to sell XRP. It's a valuable asset. Remember, what we say in this channel all the time, we're talking about a new financial system is being built out, a new one. And within that new financial system, they're going to be valuable assets. XRPs is one of them. FLR is turning into another one of them. Just ask Coinbase Institutional. Right? So very, very cool to see that. Hugo reminded us about the guide. Yeah, so this is a really, really, it's a big deal for sure. I don't know why the rest of my stuff did not save there, but that's the launch. Where's my Flare community one? He put a video out on it as well. He does a really good job. I don't know what this is about here, but Jungle put this out. I don't know if is that a site or something? I don't know. Anyway, the crypto channels I watched the most in 2025. Crypto Siege, Raoul Paul, and Bankless. Nice. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, so big deal. Again, congrats to Firelight team. We're getting ready to launch. It's going to be a big deal to have this opportunity. And for me, I just see it as XRP as an asset being really, really recognized as this high class, valuable asset. Now we have the opportunity to, we're leading, we're helping to support this massive use case, and we're the first asset to do it, and providing this DeFi cover, DeFi insurance for major protocols like Aave. It's a big deal. It's a win-win, and we get to participate. I'm very. Let me know in the chat who is going to be, if you're going to be participating in on Firelight with your FXRP. Let me know. Let me know on the chat if you're going to be doing that. I think it's a big deal. Let me stop the share here real quick. Welcome some more people to the stream. What's going on, brother Crypto? How are you, my friend? What's good? Tony USMC, is that in Marines, my friend? Is that Marines? Sir, thank you for your service, my guy. Uh, STXRP is planning, Tony is planning on taking that FXRP and getting some STXRP. I appreciate that. Brother Crypto says STXRP, man. What if some of these ETFs start earning yield for their XRP through Firelight? Talk about institutional use cases. It's going to happen, my friend. Nova Scotia, Peter Summers, what's going on, bro? How are you, my friend? So it's a big deal. And again, the way I see things is this asset XRP is having a major contribution to this bigger picture of DeFi cover and insurance. Remember, this is not just something that's going to just be happening, right? This is a we're talking about the major blue chip protocols having this DeFi cover. This is a major thing for everyone, for all of DeFi. I'm sure Aave is excited about it, Morpho and others. I know that Firelight in the coming days are going to be announcing new partnerships in this, but it's a big deal. It's a celebration deal. It's a grab your favorite libation type deal. So tomorrow is what? Generational Wealth Wednesday? Maybe we'll grab something and celebrate. I can't wait. I got some FXRP that I'm going to put to use for sure because it's the bigger picture for me. It's the bigger picture of participation and this big picture of DeFi cover. I think is massive. Am I going to enjoy the yield? Of course, I'm going to enjoy getting the yield and this initial phase of these Firelight points, of course. But it's a bigger picture. It's the thing that's going to be happening 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, right? Just imagine a world of DeFi cover on big places like Aave. Just imagine that world. Yeah, yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, it's really for those of us who've been in DeFi and had projects get hacked and you know just the madness of rug pulls, whatever it is. Um, just having this DeFi cover and there's just this saying we used to say it in business and marketing all the time about you make the strong stronger. You make the strong stronger. And Aave, right? It's proven itself, right? Remember when it used to be ETH Lind? I remember, right? I remember looking at it like ETH Lind. What is this? What's going on here? How's that? Meanwhile, I was messing around with HYIPs. Crazy. But yeah, make the strong stronger. This is what Firelight is doing for Aave. It's making the strong stronger. And that's a big deal. It's important for us, right? We need winners in this space who are doing it the right way, who are winning in their space. And Aave is just one of those that's doing that. And we got Firelight and we got Flare helping to make the strong stronger. It's important for us, all of us in crypto. You know? Hoorah, yes, sir. Uh, I'm a fellow sailor myself, so yes, sir. Peter Summers says, pretty sweet they got Kinetic set up to handle the restake of the stake assets right away. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, Kinetic, I'm telling you, yeah, just this ecosystem, if you're paying attention. And by the way, don't forget about the Flare proposal that is out. Did you guys vote? All right, let me share this real quick. You got to vote on this proposal if you hold FLR tokens. Portal.flare.network. Let me pull it up here real quick. Yep. You got to vote on this new proposal. It's a big deal. PORTAL, portal.flare.network. You connect your wallet, you go to voting, connect your wallet, you go to voting. I already voted. This proposal that is active is important. And there's one on Songbird. So you know what? Let me do the Songbird one. There's an FIP and then there's an STP as well, right? So let me do that. There's this one for Songbird as well. Add support for the FDC Web 2 attestations. as well. So both of those you want to vote on. Right? So you can change that to Songbird, vote on this one, go back to Flare, make sure you connect your wallet, and vote on this one, FIP14. When you want to do the Songbird one, you go here, STP11, and vote on that as well. They value your vote, they value your opinion. So you want to exercise the right to do that and vote and participate, share your thoughts, yay or nay, give some thoughts to it as well. Don't let this opportunity go by the wayside. Don't take it for granted. Don't think that it doesn't mean anything. Your vote matters. Your vote matters. Portal.flare.network. And then you click on voting. Okay. Let me go back here. Do this and connect here and do this real quick. It's important. Yeah. Let's see something here. I did the Flare one. I didn't do the Songbird one, I don't think. So I gotta make sure I do Songbird. Okay. Yeah, vote for. Yeah, we want to get that done. Do I need to hold on. I know I should just use the what do you call it? The app on my phone. All right. So yeah, both votes massively important. You want to definitely get that done. Definitely want to do that. All right. So let me go back here. Do that. Yeah. Go to Flare. Yeah. Share. All right. So just real quick, share is portal.flare.network. Connect your wallet, and you click on voting. Okay. Click on voting. This is an active one, FIP14. You just click on it, and make your decision on where you want to vote. Right now, it's 94.4% voting for it, and it's a next level thing that's going to just make the FTC, the Flare Data Connector, just even more massive. Devs are going to love it for sure. So you can expect a big time uptick in developers building and launching projects on Flare, which is just crazy. Exciting to see for sure. That's right. That's right. Moneymaker XRP, what's going on, man? Appreciate you checking in. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you didn't get a chance to hit it yet, no worries. Just collapse the chat real quick or smash the like. Hey, let me know. Just put STXRP in the comments, please, of the chat, live or replay. Let me know STXRP if you're planning on getting yourself some STXRP by staking your FXRP. Yeah, it's going to be interesting how the points how they're gonna play out. I like the points for phase one. I like the idea of the points, Peter. We'll see how it works out. Phase two will be, getting into the vaults and things like that, in a big time way. The points, I like it. Yield's coming, but I like the points and how that's going to work in the beginning. Yeah, essentially the points moneymaker XRP. It's a form of It's a form of airdrop farming. They're going to reward you by points. Um, and I'm sure eventually those points are going to mean something, but they haven't said what those points are going to mean as of yet. I did a lot of the points farming thing, and when I was doing a lot of airdrop farming, especially in Solana, um, uh, so we'll have to see what the points are going to mean later. It may mean, um, yeah, I don't know, but I may have to do something with the yield you get, but I haven't got any details on what those points are going to look like yet. But the main thing is STXRP and yield, right? Um, that's the big deal, getting some yield on that STXRP. So FXRP staked, get the STXRP that you can use as a liquid staking token in other DeFi places, in addition to the yield. So again, this is about XRP being valued as an asset that you can use and you can earn from holding it. You're being rewarded for investing in the asset, getting yield, being able to do other things in DeFi, because the world of crypto, the digital asset space as a whole is recognizing it as a valuable asset to do things with and earn yield on. And institutions and exchanges, you can bet your bottom dollar. Hugo's already mentioned all these exchanges are kind of chomping at the bit, being able to do something and add a service to their holders or their users on these exchanges. A lot of XRP holders have their XRP on exchanges, and these exchanges want to be able to offer service to those people on the exchanges. So it's going to be a big deal. A lot of exchanges. We know about Uphold. We're going to see what Vivo Power is going to do. It's been interesting to see what they do. We'll see. But yeah, it's a big deal. The biggest deal, in my opinion, is the asset is being recognized on the world stage as a valuable asset. Yes, I do. MoneyMax XRP says, do you think they will set this up on Uphold or Coinbase? Uphold for sure. And I'm sure, and I believe other major exchanges will do it as well. Because from the exchange's point of view, they got a lot of users who hold XRP on the exchange. And, it is what it is. And those users, like Coinbase especially, they want to be able to earn some yield. The Coinbase users, there's a lot of XRP holders on Coinbase. It is what it is. What is a lot of them there. So, Peter Summer says, got a small loan to set up before I can move to SCL. Yeah, I hear you, man. So this is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big moment for us tomorrow, for sure. I wanted to hop on here and share that. That was close. I am really, really excited about it. I can't wait to see what's going to go on. Do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. And by the way, we're in a mad dash to get to 10,000 subs. Will you help us get there? I know we can get there this month with your help. So if you've been listening to the Crypto Siege and you've been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. Jungle Inc. says the Crypto Siege is one of his main people he's been listening to. That is pretty cool to see. There it is, 33 minutes. So again, is there any need to go to market? I don't think so. Bitcoin's at 90. I said it was 91. It's not almost 93,000 now. Ethereum, I said it was under 3. It's over 3,000. XRP is, I said it was $2.10. It's $2.18, right? So market's on a little bit of an uptick for sure. I don't know what the Fed did or is doing. I don't know. I don't know. I think 2026 is going to be very, very interesting, for sure. For sure. I don't know about blow off tops for Bitcoin until 2020. Yeah, well, it's hard to say. We're going to get past 150K before we can kind of start talking other things. But yeah, so that's the market, right? It's just doing what it does. So I hope you guys, again, I wanted to kind of let you guys remind you of how you get this STXRP. Some people are going to mint. They're going to take the FXRP. They're going to mint XRP and get FXRP. They're going to take the FXRP, and they're just merely going to stake They're not going to do anything with that liquid staking token, and that's okay. That's fine. But again, as an XRP holder since 2017, this is a long time coming where we can safely put our XRP to use and earn some yield. And yeah, and begin to set up cash flow, right? Begin to set up cash flow, right? Yeah, you got the staking yield, you got this liquid staking token that you can, go put it, lend it on Kinetic, or you can go over to Spark Dex and you can enter liquidity pools. I recommend, I like the three-prong approach personally. So, I like to be able to lend. I like to be able to enter in liquidity pools. I like to lend and borrow against. These are the things I enjoy doing that. For sure. Healthy borrow rates, healthy borrow rates is important. No more than 30%, especially if you're new. But yeah, or I could just lend only. Something scriptural about being a lender and not a borrower. So in any case, these things are cool. And this asset is being recognized that way, right? And so congrats. We'll celebrate even more tomorrow, but I want to remind you guys that, XRP staking is right around the corner. And, you just economically secure services is awesome. What Firelight is doing is incredible. The bigger picture is incredible. And XRP is the first asset that's going to be the massive major contributor to the bigger picture of DeFi cover slant insurance. It's a big deal. It will start. Firelight will be doing this for big players, not up and comers. for the OGs, for the blue chippers like Aave. That is a big. Trust me, Aave would not even be thinking about it if this was not a big deal, right? And again, I believe that we are making the strong stronger. We're making Aave stronger, and we need that. We need that. Remember, Aave is crypto native, right? And we need this DeFi cover. We need it to win. And as XRP holders, we get to contribute, have our say in whether or not we can make this work, and we'll get rewarded for taking the participation, taking the chance. Obviously, do not ape all in anything day one. Right? Just understand that. Don't chase the game, my friends. Let the game come to you. All right, fam. I'm gonna hop off here. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button on the way out. That'd be super duper cool. It helps on the algorithm of the YouTube. It lets people out there know about this channel who, alarmingly enough, do not know that a new financial system is being built out. That the Treasury, that this current administration, that the most powerful regulators in the world, which is United States regulators, are recognizing that a new asset class is being built, and they don't know. They're still hanging out in the fiat dollar world. They don't know. They don't know about an opportunity to own assets. In the old traditional system, the ultra rich and wealthy, they own all the assets. Middle class and others don't own the assets. Well, here we are at the beginning of this new asset class in which we can own the valuable assets. Never, and retail was first to it. Never in the history of finance has that been ever done. So we need, I say all the time, I say this all the time, Tony, that we need a new 1%. We need a new 1%. And we start here by owning these valuable assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and FLR, and Solana, and SUI. Not financial advice. I'm just sharing the ones that I think are valuable assets to hold, and what the institutional lens is saying are valuable assets. And XRP, without question, is one of them. So there it is, fam. Do me a favor. Again, hit the like button on the way out. And if you've been enjoying the Hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this video like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.